This house has 2 windows that look like eyes, and what happened inside made it the most famous haunted house in America. 112 Ocean Avenue, Amityville, Long Island. From the outside, it looks like every other American dream. Peaceful, quiet, safe. But this address became synonymous with evil. To understand the horror, we have to go back to November 13th, 1974, the night that painted this house in blood. Before the Lutz family, before the movies, there was the DeFeo family. Ronald and Louise DeFeo lived here with their 5 children. A normal Catholic family. The oldest son was 23. His name was Butch, and Butch was not well. At 3:15 in the morning, Butch took a rifle and walked through his sleeping home. He killed his mother and father in their bed, then his 2 brothers, then his 2 sisters, 6 people, all shot face down. None of them woke up. Police found the bodies the next evening. Every single victim had been lying peacefully in bed, face down, arms at their sides. Not one of them showed signs of struggle, as if something had held them still while they died. Butch confessed. He was sentenced to life in prison, but when investigators asked why he did it, his answer chilled them. He said, "The voices in the house told me to." The house sat empty for 13 months. No one wanted to live where a family had been slaughtered, until the Lutz family walked through the door. George and Kathy Lutz bought the house for $80,000. The realtor warned them what had happened. They didn't care. They said every family deserves a fresh start. They invited a Catholic priest to bless the home. Father Ray. He was halfway through the blessing when he heard a deep, masculine voice in the sewing room. A voice that spoke clearly. "Get out?" The priest fled. Later, he developed painful blisters on his hands. He became violently ill for weeks. He begged the Lutzes to leave the house immediately. They didn't listen. They should have. Every night, George Lutz woke up at exactly 3:15, the same time Butch DeFeo had murdered his family. Doors slammed by themselves. Windows broke from the inside. Crucifixes turned upside down on the walls. Green slime oozed from the keyholes. Their youngest daughter began talking to an invisible friend. She called it Jodie, a pig with glowing red eyes. Kathy Lutz aged in a single night. By morning, she returned to normal, but her hands were dead cold. On the 28th day, George saw Jodie in the basement. That was the moment he broke. January 14th, 1976. The Lutz family fled in the middle of the night. They left everything behind. They never slept in that house again. Weeks later, Ed and Lorraine Warren entered the house to investigate. Lorraine collapsed. She said something non-human was living there. Ed Warren took photographs with infrared film. One photo showed a small boy with glowing white eyes. No child had been in the house. It has never been explained. The book sold 10 million copies. The film made 100 million. But long before the house existed, this land was cursed. The Shinnecock people buried their sick and insane here. Forbidden land. Today the house still stands. The windows are different. The address is 108, but the foundation is the same. The ground is the same. A house that changed its face, but never changed what lies inside. This was Amityville. This was before the horror.